I guess it's safe to say that zombies are in safe hands, cause that shit was lit! Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Bank. Money here, and welcome to the first official Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies gameplay trailer breakdown. That was a mouthful. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So, as we already know, the map is called Spaceland, and they're going with zombies in Spaceland. So I'm assuming that the map name is going to be Spaceland, and it just seems to be a giant amusement park slash arcade, just like a little fun thing that you go to. You got some roller coasters, you've got arcade games, you've got some like those people that guess things, you've got some Dance Revolution type games. It's just a bunch of things, and it's all arcade like stuff, so it's pretty cool. The vibe on it is full on 80s. The song in the original trailer, I cannot believe that they chose Relax from Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I can't believe it. That's an amazing song from the 80s. That song is legendary. So as we move on, a lot of this is going to be frame by frame. The little trash thing, it says have a nice day, and on the top left you have Astrocade. I'm guessing they're going to go with Astro Arcade, but at Astrocade, and then you have that little symbol. As you can see on the right side, we've got some blood spatter already. That's a zombie coming out of that door. So the zombies are full, we've seen these zombies. There's nothing special about the zombies other than that one trap zombie that makes them dance, which is absolutely epic. But let's keep on going on with the trailer now. The next scene we see is another area of the zombie map, and you got your little rocket. Like I said, very arcadey, very 80s style. And on the right side, if you see that little circular thing, that's actually our random box. We have our first look at our random box, and I believe it's called the mystery wheel. You'll see that's with power turned off, I'm assuming, because when power is on, there's a light on top of it. Alright, so once again, we have our arcades. Now, if you look at both arcade machines on the left and on the right, you can see the words Activision underneath whatever Fall 2 caverns, and underneath that's Activision. And on the right side, you can do the same thing. And if you look at the floor, the very first image I put up, that's actually the floor. The carpet is actually the image for the Call of Duty Zombies teaser, that background, and then they put Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies, like the very first picture I put in the video, which is they're bringing that back. All right, so we've got our disco ball. As you can tell from the music in the background, this is very funky, and it's awesome. Everything is amazing so far. I mean, I'm so excited for this. This is absolutely amazing. So you got our zombies coming out. That's very Advanced Warfare type coming out of there. You have Riser Pits, and you have our first look at our character. That's Sally, obviously wearing the skirt, and it looks like she's holding an axe. We do know that they are melee weapons because we've seen brass knuckles, I've seen an axe, I've seen this hand thing Sally does, and then there's that green ooze behind her, maybe some sort of trap that she's running away from. We don't really know right now, but it's looking good. So far, everything is looking really good. I mean, yeah, it's a little dorky and, kind of over the top, but the gameplay wise, it's solid. The gameplay is solid. So that's good to know. The movement, we don't see any sliding, we don't see any jumping. So I'm happy with that. The movement is pretty solid and the gameplay is pretty solid. So with that done, let's keep on moving around. You got zombies coming out of our barriers. I have yet to see barriers, rebuilding walls, so that's interesting. Maybe there's no type of wall mechanic. You can see all the different kind of colors, the mixed colors. I believe that's Poindexter. They didn't put a T. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be Poindexter or Poindexter. I'm not really sure, but on the trailer it says Poindexter. So you have another zombie wearing the leg warmers, the whole 80s funk type thing. You got the Lunar Terrace. That's actually a trap that you'll actually see activated later on in the trailer. And in the back, you have this little weird alien thing that says collect them all, or it says something like that. Collect them all, or all. I don't know what it says, but it says collect something all, and then there's that little square spot in between his chest. Maybe you have to go over there. Maybe that's an Easter egg step, because we do know that they're going heavy with these Easter eggs. They've already teased us, and they've already said that Easter eggs are going to be a heavy thing. So maybe that's like our Bubby from Advanced Warfare, that we have to go to him and insert something. We're not sure. So as our zombies, now we have our first riser pit. So we do have risers. That's known. We got another zombie. You got the whole arcade thing is absolutely awesome. I can't believe that they went with that touch. The arcade thing is actually so cool. Alright, and then behind us you just have more. You got the entrance to Spaceland, and then you have our introduction of our first 4 characters that are running. Looks like they have starting pistols. They all have the same pistols, and as this thing moves up, that's probably a barrier. It says pardon our space dust. So I guess, you know, it's the entrance to the amusement park, but everybody has pistols. So we are starting off with starting pistols. At first I thought maybe we were gonna have some axes or some melee weapons due to every character having their own, but it looks like everybody's gonna start off with a starting pistol. I don't know what it is. I'm not a gun enthusiast. I have no idea what type of gun it is, but all I know is it's probably a pistol. Maybe they'll go throw it back to an M1911, because this is set in the 80s. So maybe we'll have some type of 80s weapon. So as we move on, there's probably a barrier that they first opened up, and then you finally head into Spaceland. So as I was saying before, you know, here's Poindexter, and he has an axe in his hand. So we do know that there are melee weapons. I'm not sure if there's specific melee weapons for specific characters, but we do have melee weapons. A lot of laser type weapons, which is interesting. As you can see, some of these are very laser like, whereas some of them are, you know, actual bullets. As you can see, Andre's holding that laser, or Sally's holding the laser gun that she gets from the box later on. You can see that later, but Andre's holding a bullet gun. So the laser thing has me a little, you know, worried, because Advanced Warfare did the laser thing. I don't want to go with that, but maybe that's just, you know, one weapon. Hopefully it's not in every single map. Or I don't think it's a flamethrower. So once again, you got your axe, and now even Sally's holding an axe. So both characters are holding axes at this point right now. Alright, and as we move on in the trailer, we have our trap. Now remember earlier I said that there's going to be a trap. Now our characters are running away, but you can see that pile of zombies. There's blood coming out of it. That thing is a little spinning thing. It's a trap. It's the 100% a trap. It even shows, you know, which way it's going. So our characters, it's probably in the back. It just spins around over and over and over, and it kills the zombies. So we have one look at that's our first trap that you see. There's a lot of traps that you see in this thing. So as you can see, the zombies are flying off after being hit by the trap, and then we have this little roller coaster type thing, and see that little floating thing on the right side? I'm assuming that's the box with power on. Alright, we saw that earlier, and it has the little glowing purple thing on top of it. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's just to tell you that the box is there, some type of box notifier like our blue light system. I'm not really sure. But in this roller coaster thing, we have what might be a sharpshooter type of thing. You got these things that you gotta shoot down. It doesn't look like that they're hurting you, and the sharpshooter is very interesting. Maybe we've got another type of Easter egg step. Personally, this could be an Easter egg step where you have to shoot multiple one of these, or you gotta shoot them all down to do it, or maybe that makes the roller coaster go faster if you shoot them all down. I mean, everything right now is speculation, but you know, we have this sharpshooter type of thing right now. And as you can see on the gun, you have the camo, or not the camo, but the picture of the alien, or whatever you want to call it. All right, here we have our stereo monkey bomb. All right, it's the old type stereo, the boom box that you put on your shoulders and you roll down the neighborhood with. I mean, it's so cool that they decided to make this, of all things, the monkey bomb. All right, you can see the C4 is on top of it. You throw it out, and then all the zombies are going to gather around, as you can see in the next image. All of our zombies are up and dancing, and I'm just so happy that it's none of the stupid dances that we have currently in real life, like the whip and the nay and the dab and all that bullshit that we have. That's bullshit. I'm really hoping that we see a thriller zombie, though. That's going to be awesome. All right, so now we have an introduction to our characters. So first up, we have Andre. Andre's got the get up, the chains, the top hat, the all red. He's got A's coming down his side. He might be somebody famous because look at him. He's got the A on the hat, the A on the sweatshirts, all the way going down the sleeves. So this guy might be somebody famous. Like, who else wears something like that? The fact that his name is Andre and everything is A. Just a prediction, possibly. And he looks like he's the oldest of the group. Alright, so he might be somebody famous that they found along the way, and these are the only survivors. Alright, here we have the nerd of our group, and I love what he says. Welcome to the dork side. Welcome to the dark side from Star Wars. That's hilarious. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm thinking his name is supposed to be Point Dexter, but it's actually Poindexter. Alright, the shirt he's wearing that says go get him is actually one of the shirts that was in the box. Alright, so if anybody watched anybody get the box, that was actually one of the shirts. Alright, so here we have our, oh, it's Magic Wheel. Sorry, I said Mystery Wheel. Alright, so it's Magic Wheel. So we have Sally over here getting a gun. Alright, here's our first gun. It kind of looks like an MTAR, right? And then in the next image, it recycles to that big laser gun that she had. Alright, so now it recycles. So this is not actually a Pack-a-Punch. Alright, this is actually a mystery gun, mystery box type thing. You go over here, probably 950. There's obviously no points. This is not a real gameplay, or it's not a gameplay trailer, so we don't know how many points it's going to cost, or if there's a point system or a money system. But it's safe to assume it'll be something like that. So now you have Sally getting possibly, or no, it's not possibly the Wonder Weapon. This is not the Wonder Weapon, unless after you upgrade it, if there is an upgrade step, because we do have an image of a Wonder Weapon. I'm doing air quotes because I'm not assuming that it is, and I'm assuming that there's only one because only Andre is using it, which gives me more things to think that Andre is the leader of this group, because as you can see, Sally and Poindexter look much younger than the other two. I mean, Poindexter, he looks the youngest of them all, and then it's Sally, as we got here. She's got the whole get up with the big sunglasses and the colorful beads around her neck, and so that makes me think that she's the second youngest. And then obviously we have AJ, our last character, last but not least, AJ over here. He's wearing, you know, your football varsity player. He's got the Letterman jacket or baseball or whatever, man. I don't know. I don't know his backstory. I'm sorry, I don't know everything yet. Keyword yet. I don't know everything yet, but I shall know. All right, but let's move on. So AJ, our last character. So we have AJ, Sally, Poindexter, and Andre. And Andre and AJ, you can already tell that these two are going to be enemies. It's going to be a Dempsey Richtofen relationship. And you know how you guys were all laughing at me, you know, for being afraid of Spyros, afraid of being spiders? We got clowns. So for all you guys who made fun of me for being scared of spiders and you're afraid of clowns, ha! But seriously, that's a lot of clowns, alright? I love the laugh of the clowns. First of all, that laugh is beautiful. Second of all, probably the special infected round where, you know, you kill all these clowns and then you'll get a max ammo drop or a certain drop, but whatever they're gonna call it in Infinite Warfare, because they can't use words like max ammo, double points, and stuff like that. They are not allowed to use that because that's for Treyarch. But you know, we have our special infected round, which are clown zombies. That's awesome. I love it. I think that's awesome. Alright, and so we have another room of our characters running through. Zombies are following in. You got zombies with mohawks, which is awesome. Alright, here is our other trap, which is, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it the dance trap, I guess. I mean, that's the safest thing to see. You'll see it in the later video where all the zombies start dancing, but I think this is the dance trap. I think it's safe to call this, that this is the dance trap. Alright, so let's keep on moving on with the trailer. Zombies are gonna go up on the Dance Dance Revolution floor. You got the disco ball spinning in the air still. And you have Poindexter over here with his melee weapon. So now we know for sure that it's not an aesthetic type of thing. He can actually kill zombies with it. So we have Poindexter with the melee weapon. And then up next you have Andre with brass knuckles, which is pretty cool because we've never had brass knuckles in a zombie game before. Okay, and now we have Sally once again. They're showing off Sally a lot more than usual, and she has some type of magic voodoo type melee weapon. Like, look at this, she just blasts them all off with the green. And hey, look, a shout out to me. Activision shouted me out. Yo, I really appreciate that you guys shouted me out. You know what the dollar sign? No, not for me. Okay, probably a point drop or a money drop. Like I said before, we don't know what the system is, if it's points or money or whatever, but it's probably some type of drop. That's the only drop I've seen all the entire trailer. Is the only drop I've seen. So they're being really well with the trailer. The trailer has been cut very well. They haven't showed everything off, but they have showed us enough to get us intrigued. And now we're back to our dance trap. We got our breakdancing zombie in the middle. You got all the other zombies, and then the disco ball is actually the one that kills them. All right, I love this zombie. It looks like David Hasselhoff. Why did I say David Hasselhoff? You will find out shortly. Mostly because he shows up at the trailer at the end of it, but most of you guys have probably already seen that, right? I'm hoping this is not your first look at the trailer, because that'd be really funny. Alright, so the trap is going off, and then you got all of our characters running through again, and then we got another image of another trap. It looks like a T-Rex chomping his teeth as the zombies walk in, and then the next image, boom, zombies are all, they're dead. They're dead and gone. Dead and gone, dead and gone. I said, oh, I'm been traveling down this road. Okay, never mind. Carry on now. What we have next is another image of our group just running through, and you got another look at our mystery box, and then we have our wonder weapon. All my Ice Staff fans, rejoice! You have a Freeze wonder weapon. Now, I know it says ED on the side of it, and it looks really similar to what Sally was holding early in the trailer. So I guess that this is what happens once you upgrade it. Hopefully it's not an element thing where every gun you element you could either get fire or ice or something. I don't want to see that again after Treyarch did, the 2 downloads. I don't want to see anything like that again. Alright, you have another thing that either might be a trap or it's going to be something that we saw earlier that was he was hurting the zombies before early in the trailer, but I'm going to say that guy is on our side, because he looks way too big to be wanting to fight us. Alright, you got meteors falling from the sky, which is really interesting. These are zombies falling from the sky. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, we got another trap, so it seems, and it says I'm guessing it's gonna say atmosphere, and then all the zombies are flying up, and then you got zombies dropping back down, which you saw earlier. So we got hallelujah, it's raining zombies. Yeah, and I think that's a song. I'm not sure. Alright, another look at her is Sally. Alright, now this is what I was talking about, like the flying zombies. Zombies completely chill here. Funny thing that there's an astronaut behind it, so maybe this is a specific area where if you take zombies here and activate the trap, zombies are gonna get their leg shot off and just hello darkness, my old friend. Our zombies are flying again. And I don't know why I'm singing so much. I do apologize, but I'm going with the trailer. The trailer is insane. I'm insane. We got fireworks. All right, and then you have it. Zombies in Spaceland. All right, you got Sally holding a pistole, Poindexter scared with a shotgun, AJ holding a baseball bat, and our group leader. I'm going strong with AJ's being the group leader, holding another pistol, and then you got the zombies. It's very retro. They're going full retro with it, and honestly, I dig it. It's awesome. It's a new thing. It's nothing like Treyarch zombies, and it's definitely not like anything like Advanced Warfare. If anything, it's more Left 4 Dead type, and I'm digging it. I'm digging the whole retro respect, and honestly, I'm excited. It looks awesome. All right, and just when you think the trailer's over, it's actually not. You got another look at this giant freaky zombie that I'm just gonna name the Goliath. I know that's from Advanced Warfare, but I'm gonna name him a Goliath because he is huge. All right, and after he takes the mask off, it's a zombie inside, and dude, maybe this is a boss fight. Maybe this is the final Easter egg boss fight. I'm probably not. I don't think that they're gonna do what Treyarch did with big boss fights to finish the Easter egg. I don't think so. But maybe this is something along the lines of that, because I don't see us. This guy looks like a bullet sponge. This guy looks like something off of Destiny. I don't see us fighting him every single time, because that would be a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna say either once every 10 rounds this guy comes, or he's the one-time thing. He comes down in the map to shit up, because this guy looks like a legit bullet sponge. All right, and you got it chasing after you, and then you got Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies, and then the whole green goo dropping look with Infinite Warfare Zombies, and it's pretty cool. Pre-order and you get the Terminal bonus map. Terminal, if you remember from Modern Warfare 2, is the map from Modern Warfare 2. So pre-order and you get that, and pre-order now and you get this digital weapon camo for Zombies in Spaceland pack. All right, and here's the game breaker. We have David Hasselhoff over here watching our characters. He's just over here dancing and just watching our characters. All right, and what we know about David Hasselhoff is a character. It says David Hasselhoff is an enigmatic DJ in the theme park, invaluable resource as they try to get out of this horror movie alive. That's all we know right now. And if you guys have been following Call of Duty on Twitter, David Hasselhoff is actually at Gamescom in Germany right now, and that's probably where they're gonna have a lot more fun. So I'm going to let the trailer play in regular speed backwards so I don't get hit with a copyright strike and just talk to you guys right now. So excuse me. 1 minute 30-second trailer. I am absolutely blown away. I was really worried that they were going to take this into space because the campaign just was all space and crap, but you know, this is Infinity Ward. These guys they're the ones that brought COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 to us, all right? I believe that if anything is like what the trailer is, I'm going to be happy, especially because there's going to be Easter eggs, and as you guys know, I love Easter eggs. So I'm super excited for this. I'm thinking that this is going to be an amazing thing. This is going to blow us away. I mean, after Easter eggs of charity, you've seen how big our Zombies community is. That wasn't even everybody there. Our Zombies community is massive. And I'm thinking that this is just like, we're set for the next year. We got Infinite Warfare Zombies. We are set for the next year. I'm so excited for this. If the game is anything like this, I am hyped. Let's go. Everybody all aboard the hype train. But we still got DLC 4 to finish up, and then we'll come to this. But honestly, this looks so good. I'm so excited. I really want to know what you guys think, alright? So be sure to leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like if you did enjoy this. Share this around with all your other zombie friends and fans. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let's get on the hype train, boys.